Welcome to my channel, Living Your Best Life, and I'm Cindy Smaha, and today I am so excited. This video is so needed. I am going to talk to you about the 5 eye makeup mistakes you need to avoid at all costs. Danger, Will Robinson, danger! Danger, Will Robinson, danger! Sorry, I couldn't help that. Before we get into all this fun, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Click that little bell right next to it so you'll be notified of all my future uploads. And if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. You know, I always love to hear from you. So, let's get into it. You are not seeing things. I have colored my hair blonde. I am so ready for spring and summer. So ready, even though I think it's like 37 degrees outside. And yesterday it was snowing, but I'm in denial. It's time for spring. Absolutely. I have been thinking about doing this video for quite a while. I have to be honest, when I see these eye makeup mistakes, I have memories flooding through my brain where my mom would take me by the face, and we all did this, right? And lick her finger and then do that to get the dirt off your face. I just so much want to do that, but you can't do that. You can't do that with people. So this is my inspiration for it. Before I get into all the eye makeup mistakes we need to avoid, I think a good rule of thumb is to keep in mind that more is not always better. Except in maybe more sleep, or shoes, or purses, or hats. Sorry, I'm back. Never mind, I'm good. Okay, so let's get into the first mistake. When I describe the eye makeup mistakes you need to avoid, I will be one side of my face will be the wrong way to do it, and then the right side of my face will be the right way to do it. So that is how I'm going to define it. And all the products that I use today will be listed in the description box. Your first mistake to avoid with eye makeup is not setting your eyelid with either primer or concealer. What that does is that could cause creasing of the eyeshadow. The eyeshadow will not last throughout the day, and it could flake off onto your makeup, onto your foundation, and your eyeshadow is not going to be as pigmented. So let me set the right side. I'll be using the Anastasia of Beverly Hills Magic Touch Concealer in number 2. I liked to use concealer when setting my eyes because concealer also covers up any hyperpigmentation, any dark skin tone that's on my eyelid itself, and it gives it a nice white base for the colors, the eyeshadow colors, and it helps the eyeshadow to really come through even more. So you'll see. Then I take a dry sponge and then just go over that to get the excess concealer off. Then I go over the concealer with setting powder or a white eyeshadow. The second eye makeup mistake to avoid is putting a dark color or just one color right on top of the eyelid itself. By putting a dark shade or one color just on the eyelid, it doesn't create depth into the eye to open up the eye. It causes the eye to shrink and to go down. And if you have rounder eyes or downturned eyes, it accentuates that. So you'll see. The eyeshadow palette I'll be using today is the Tarte Amazonian Clay eyeshadow palette in Gilded. And look at these shades. These are absolutely gorgeous. One thing you need to know about me is that I have to match. And so my eyeshadow has to match my shirt or my dress, whatever I'm wearing. Today I'm wearing this cute little smock top. I call it my hippie chick shirt. The dark eyeshadow I'm going to be using today is this burgundy shade right here in Jazz. I'm just going to use my finger because I found that putting eyeshadow just on the lid, it sometimes flakes off. So I don't want to get this all over. So here we go. I want you to notice that the eyeshadow itself looks patchy. It's not well blended, and it's so difficult to blend when it's not set. So that's one big mistake. And you notice that my eye now has gotten narrow. So let's do the right side. What color is this one here? Oh, and roaring. I'm going to start off with a slightly lighter shade here in Roaring. And I'm going to put that like right above my crease and up into the upper portion of the lid. Now you can already see the wrong way and the right way to apply eyeshadow. I like to use a lighter color as my transition shade, and you'll see why. Now I'm going to go all over the lid with this eyeshadow up in the corner called Bright Lights. I'm going to just tap it on my eye with my finger. Now I'm going to go back into that darker shade Jazz and put it right in the crease and then right under the lash line. As you can see, I'm concentrating some of that color on the outer portion of my lid, and what that'll do is that will bring up the eye because I do have slightly downturned eyes. Now I'm going to just go under the outer quarter to third on the outside of my lower lash line. I'm also going to take some of that darker color and just pack it on just a little bit right here, right on the outer quarter of my eyelid. And notice I'm doing it at an angle there, again, to accentuate the eyes and to bring the eyes up. Now I'm going to go back in using that brush that I used with that lighter color and just blend the darker and the lighter shades together. Now it's caused a gradient effect where it's darker and then lighter, and again, and it'll bring the eye up. Now, let's go to mistake number 3. Not good. The third eye makeup mistake to avoid is putting only black eyeliner right along the lash line, but doing it in a very thick line. And you'll see what I mean in a moment. I'll be using the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in 0. I really do like the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencils. They're very pigmented and they dry down to being very waterproof and smudge proof. This is horrible. Oh, this is gonna be awful. I've already curled my lashes. Oh man, I don't even know if I can do it the wrong way. Oh my goodness. Okay, you can already see that the eye is starting to shrink with that. And it's just one black stripe right along the top line. It's not angled, it's not gradient, it's just straight across the top lash line. And so it just closes down the eye. I don't use black eyeliner that often at all. I can't even remember the last time I used black eyeliner. Black eyeliner is very dramatic, so unless you're going for a very dramatic look, I don't typically use this color. I don't typically use a dark black or onyx color eyeliner. I like to use eyeliner colors that complement my eye color. And so I have hazel eyes. So that means they've got like a little brown, a little green in them. My favorite eyeliner colors are like a dark or darker purple, a navy, a brown, and even like a darker forest green. That really pops the green and the brown colors in my eyes. This will show you that I really do use my brown color instead of my black eyeliner. I'm going to be using the same Urban Decay eyeliner, but this time in color Demolition. First, I'm going to go up underneath, but right along that lash line, right into the eyelash line itself, not in the waterline. Now I'm going to use a stiff angled brush and then go up in that lash line and just blend that out a little bit. I'm going to use this darker color shade right here. It's like a purpley brown shade in Abstract. To use that as an eyeliner right above my lash line. I like to use an eyeshadow to go on top of my lash line just because I got hooded eyes. And with the wrinkles in that, powder eyeshadow does a better job of using that as an eyeliner than an actual gel or liquid eyeliner for me. I'm going to go on the upper third of my upper lash line here, right along the lash line, and pack that eyeshadow right there, but I'm also going to take it up just a little bit up at an angle. Now I'm going to go at the corner of my eye, right on the upper lash line, and I'm going to do a little flick. And I'm going to use it at the same type of angle as that eyeshadow right there, about that burgundy eyeshadow. Oops. If you make a mistake, you can just go in with your finger, sort of blend it out a little bit. Again, this is just a little flick. Now I connect the angle from the top part down, angle it into my lash line so that again it's at, I want to say like at a 160-degree angle right there. I think that's a right angle, isn't it? I'm going to use that other little angled brush smudger that I used for underneath the eye. I'm going to use that same, not putting any shadow or anything on it, but I'm going to go over that darker color just to sort of lighten it up a little bit and blend it into the other eyeshadow. It's starting to look pretty obvious what the right and the wrong way is. So now let's go into, oh, this is going to be awful. This is going to be really awful. The fourth mistake to avoid. Ooh, this is bad. Okay. The fourth mistake I see people do is putting that dark eyeliner in the waterline of the eye. And I've done this before, and when I've seen it in pictures, I just go, oh my gosh, it looks bad. So let me show you. This is so hard for me to do it the wrong way. All right, so you can see that it's already making a huge difference with my eye and how it's closing it off. It's causing my eye to even downturn even more. And it's just not a good look. It's just not. What happens is that if you have contact lenses and you put a dark liner on the waterline, sometimes that'll smear on your contact lenses and then you get this goopy mess on your contact lenses, or it'll drip down right here on the inside of your eye, and it's a pain. So let me show you what to do on the right side. First off, I take a Q-tip and see if there's anything that's in the waterline itself. I take that off. What I do to open up the eye even more, I put a lighter gel eyeliner in the waterline just on the lower lash line. I'll be using the ColorPop Cream Gel Liner in Exit. ColorPop. Okay. I really like the ColorPop Gel Liner in Exit. It's very pigmented. It stays in the waterline. It doesn't flake off when your eyes get a little watery, so I really like it. Sorry about that, my camera died, so I thought I'd use that time and put the rest of my face on. Where we left off at was that I put the White Exit ColorPop Gel Liner in the waterline just on my lower lash line. And so you can tell already it's really opened up the eye and given me more of a brighter look. Now the fifth and final eye makeup mistake to avoid: using way too much mascara. Clumpiness is not good. Using more mascara, more is not always better, is going to fix it. If you have sparse lashes or not long lashes, then you might want to consider putting on some falsies or getting lash extensions. Estee Lauder Sumptuous Mascara in Sumptuous Black. I like this mascara. It is a thicker mascara, so it's easier to make it clumpy. Okay, looks bad. We know this. It looks bad. But this is a very common mistake. what happens when it's all clumpy like this, it could flake off, it could get into your eyes. I have contact lenses, so there's another issue with that. Get all over your contact lenses. It could get on your foundation, and it just looks sloppy. It doesn't look good. So now the right way to do it. I'll be using my favorite Tartelette tubing mascara. I like a tubing mascara because it really does separate the lashes out, and for me a tubing mascara seems to last longer throughout the day, and in this one it doesn't flake off. So what I do is I put it along the lash line and you wiggle it. So you start at the bottom and wiggle it up. And that helps separate the lashes and get that mascara on each individual lash. Yes, I know I look funky here, but I hope this was helpful for you, what not to do and what to do, and what mistakes to avoid. I think the biggest mistake is not allowing yourself enough time to put the effort and the time in it. If you don't have a lot of time, then just do the basics. Mascara, lipstick, maybe a little eyeliner just in the waterline, and that's it. A little blush maybe. So bring your makeup bag with you to work and do it on your break. So again, I hope this is helpful for you. I hope this maybe cleared up some things to avoid, and I know I'm going to have to clean this up. So thank you as always for watching my channel, to leaving me wonderful, kind, encouraging comments, and let me know maybe some mistakes you've done and you've learned from it, and let me know what you'd like to see in a future video. I want you to know that I so appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week, Monday at 4. Have a great week. Bye-bye.